Simon. I got an anecdote for you.
An anecdote.
I don't know if it's really an anecdote, but I got an interesting topic for you to talk about.
I'm curious.
Do you remember the movie, the Lego movie from 2014?
Oh my god, do I ever? What about it?
Did you know that they made a sequel to that movie?
Did they really?
Dude.
Wait, are you serious? Did they actually make a sequel?
I'm 100% serious. Full-blown sequel. I saw it in theaters. It was just as good as the first one, and nobody knows that it exists.
Dude, it's because no one gives a shit.
No, it's because they didn't fucking advertise it at all.
The movie was a fad, dude.
Dude, no, bro. That movie was awesome.
It was totally a fad, you goon.
That movie is not a fad. What are you talking about, fad?
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, it was like, oh, sick, it's a Lego movie. Might as well watch it. Watched it, and then it's like, well, I don't give a shit about Lego movies anymore.
What do you mean everybody liked that movie? Dude, you know they made the Lego Batman movie, right?
Well, yeah, I knew they made the Lego Batman movie. That was more of a Batman movie that just happened to be Lego-centric, dude.
Dude, you didn't watch the Lego Movie 2, the second part?
Fucking no, I didn't.
Oh, dude, the songs in that movie are better than the first one.
Well, that's because the first one songs are ass.
No, that's not true.
It's so true.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, everything is awesome. Oh, it makes me want to shoot myself. Oh,
dude,
it's such a bad song.
They got an even better song in the second one. Where
such a sad song.
It's like
oh man.
Well, the first Lego movie, yeah.
You've seen that?
Yeah,
I saw that. Okay.
Oh, nobody saw the second one though because they didn't fucking advertise it.
Awesome.
I only work in black and sometimes very, very dark gray.
Very.
Oh, did you know? Oh, wait, shit. Oh. You know how they made that Mulan movie, that remake?
Dude, yeah.
They fucking took out Shane. What the actual heck?
No. Listen to this.
No.
You'll like this, Linnea. Okay, so the budget for that movie. Shh. The budget for that movie was sorry. The budget for that movie was $200 million, right?
Are you shitting me?
Guess how much that movie made?
Not that much.
$10 million.
$5.9 million.
No way.
So they lost $194 million from that.
You know what
movie.
I find to be absolutely ridiculous about that fucking movie?
What?
The fact that they want us to pay $30 to watch it
who
literally
would-
2 months earlier.
Who would do that?
How many people give that many shits about the live action Mulan?
Yeah,
I hope it comes out.
Nobody
and I
wants
hope
to see a live action Mulan, anyways.
Well, if it comes out, I actually like. If it's good, I will appreciate it. Like the live action Disney movies, I really like a few of them.
I
Like
love
some of them are good.
I never watched any of them.
Beauty and the Beast.
So good.
That's different.
So great.
That's different.
That's really good.
It's different when the main characters are people.
What do you mean?
Like the Lion King. Why?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
No, yeah.
It's not really live action. It's all animated anyways.
I didn't watch that. It's like
It's
Air
like
Bud.
the Jungle Book. It's good, but like
I did see the Jungle Book one.
No, yeah,
The cartoon's
Jungle Book was
better.
pretty
the
good.
Jungle Book was.
Robin
Yeah.
Williams
The
is
orangutan is way too big for scale.
Oh!
like
Yep.
Oh, really?
King Louis, dude.
King
is
Louis.
fucking gigantic. It's like 30 feet tall, man.
that's
We watched that movie in 8th grade class for some
Yeah.
reason. I don't know
I remember
why.
that.
We also watched fucking Baymax.
We also watched fucking no.
Big Hero 6.
We watched Big Hero 6
Big
and
Hero
math.
6 is such a good movie.
We
God,
watched,
That was the IXL year.
dude. Oh my god! Every year in fucking in 8th grade English, we watched the weirdest. We watched Captain America for some reason. It's like, why did we watch that movie?
Well, that was because no one cared.
That's
Like,
because we were
okay,
talking
that
about
class
World War
was
II,
literally,
but-
are you going to read your books? Here's Grasshopper Jungle, first of all.
Grasshopper.
Oh,
Wait,
Jungle.
what?
If you don't know what Grasshopper Jungle is, go get the book, read it. It's really
What's
weird.
Grasshopper
You
Jungle?
don't remember Grasshopper Jungle?
No.
Oh my
Sounds-
god.
Is that a book we had to read, quote
What
unquote?
was that?
No, it was it's a really weird book.
What was that book that we had?
It's like
Lord
this-
of the Flies. That's
Oh, that
sounds
book's-
like
I never read that.
Past the conch.
I said I read it.
Yeah,
It's
Grasshopper
like
Jungle.
micro.
It was fucking.
I did read
class was
the Diary of Anne Frank sections that we were.
Dude, yeah.
Okay, there's
Shit,
two.
sorry.
There's two conversations going on at the same time. Hold on.
Damn it!
That's okay. It's
We do
okay.
have two conversations happening.
Okay. Converge into one conversation.
They know who I am.
I don't know. Probably not. Have you been on the podcast before? No.
Have I,
I haven't
been on the
either.
podcast?
I know. I'm just
I've
trolling.
been mentioned on the podcast for the fact that my stairs are so fucking steep.
Really?
They're so
I
fucking
do.
You mentioned me
I think.
once, didn't you?
I mentioned you a couple times.
Dude, it's nuts because it's really.
Lucas, stop Snapchatting Audrey.
When was that?
That was the one
That
that
was
I
I
when-
got one podcast.
What one podcast?
when I was
With
on.
Jake Sandquist.
It was with Jake and Megan.
Oh,
Yeah.
did I bleep that out?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you all listened to that?
I heard about it from her.
Yeah.
Oh
I sent
my
it to her.
god.
And I probably heard it from her.
The one episode that you listened
Because
to.
you guys weren't actually like.
Yeah,
No, we weren't dating at the time, so
Yeah.
then I didn't want. I was like, okay, cut that out, Sandquist. What are you thinking, bro? Anyways,
But I heard that and I immediately Snapchatted Mackenzie.
Immediately.
we had to read a part. we had to read sections of the Diary of Anne Frank in
That
8th
was
grade.
good.
And you had to like write summaries of it, which I did. She made a big deal about it. It was like over a month. She's like, you got to do 3 a day, 3 a day. I did them all in the last day. Did perfectly fine.
It wasn't difficult.
1/3 of the grade copied off of one person. Like, there's one person that 1/3 of the grade copied off of, like, in a chain, and everybody got like an F on the assignment.
Oops.
It was like a 0. It was like 100 points. I think
Yeah,
it was
unfortunate.
ridiculous.
Speaking of books that we read in 8th grade, remember when we read 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Yeah,
I read all of
It
it.
literally,
Twist.
it was like a 200-page book,
It was-
and there was
I
like
had a
sections.
turtle named Oliver, and
We're
he
li-
died.
Oh, that's sad.
There were sections where literally 4 pages at a time about the species of seaweed.
Yeah, it was so. It's like
I'm here to
my
give you
God,
shit about
give
seaweed.
me a break.
Just cut
It was
out.
like the last third of the book. I feel like was about like them being trapped under like glaciers and shits, and I was like, oh my God. The best part of that book, when talking about that book, was when. Oh shit!
Yeah, I already did that, but I stopped myself before I said it.
The best part of that book was when the teacher was like, "Oh, if you guys go to Disneyland, they have this awesome 20,000 League Under the Sea ride there. You could hear about Captain Nemo." And I'm like, "Actually, no. I was just at Disneyland like a month ago." And my dad wanted to take me to the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea one, and it was a Finding Nemo ride, and it was completely ruined.
I know.
Like it was just like CGI like Nemo. What are you guys talking about?
I said you're so loud every time you talk. It spikes.
It's like
Oh yeah.
it's like I'm talking, and it's like normal.
Yeah,
It's
and then
like,
I talk, and then it goes up here. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I apologize if my voice is annoying because I hate it on recordings.
Oh, that's okay.
Is what it is. Well,
It
should we
is
what it
introduce?
is.
Oh, Jinx!
Is-
Oh my God.
I don't know. Yeah. Should
Introduce
we,
what?
Introduce the guests. I don't know. Is that a thing?
What?
I mean, we kind of already did.
We haven't introduced someone in
Oh fuck.
a long time.
That's not
Like we
bad.
had Kira on last week, and I think we were just like she just was entered the conversation, and you just have to assume you know who she is.
Tough.
Like one time there was an episode with Maddie and Annika on it, and my parents listened to the entire episode, and she's like,
Not Maddie.
"No,
Frank.
not Maddie Franzmeyer. No, Maddie Hayes." And my mom was like, "Which one was which?"
No.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't blame you." Oh my God! Stop! I told you he was gonna whisper the entire time.
Man. You just can't sit next to each other. This is not accomplishing anything.
No!
No
My
kidding.
buddy! Sorry.
I mean, Simon, that is technically your spot right there. That is. Well, actually,
Ooh.
have you sat random spots every time?
I sat here for the Burrow Jack Dunn one.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like
And then I sat
Marcus,
over there
like
one.
Marcus always sits here. Yeah, you sit different spots every
Yep.
time. Like Marcus
Well,
always
I'm-
sits here, Jack always sits here, and I always sit here.
Yeah. Indeed.
Could imagine if we do an episode where I'm in a different spot. Like, what if it sounds completely different? Because like the speaker is like facing a different way. I wonder if that's the reason. Here, let me try
Gum
this.
has been expired for like 4 hours.
No, it is not the reason. Okay.
Nope. Your voice is
Like,
just
slap.
extremely loud.
Is there a garbage can somewhere?
Yeah,
I'm
there's a
assuming you have
garbage
garbage.
can in the bathroom.
Cool.
All right.
Bring
Anyways.
up the car stuff, but now she's gone. So.
Oh yeah. We can talk about any of this stuff. Okay. What were we just talking about then?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we're talking about the
seating.
Simon said, are we gonna introduce this? This is the double date episode, basically.
Basically.
Yeah.
Indeed it is.
We were gonna go out to eat before this, and then apparently we just didn't do that.
That just did not come together.
I was gonna do homework, and then I was like, I don't want to do homework.
Because it's a Friday.
I literally
night.
was like, Simon was like,
Lucas was confused the whole
Simon
time.
was like, is
I'm
Audrey
gonna be
coming? I'm
honest.
like, yeah, what? And then Simon's like, I thought you said she wasn't. I'm like,
He was a
what? Since
little
when?
bit
Then I asked her, she's like, no, I'm not going. I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, I'm gonna do homework. And then,
Linnea Snapchatted
and
me.
then
She's
Rip-
like, why aren't you coming?
and then
And
right-
I was like, I don't want you to feel attacked, but what? Is there a reason?
And then right before you guys left, then you called me and said,
we were
you
talking
want to go
about
with just us
something.
three? And I'm like, I don't know. My mom, we just got food. And then Audrey puts in the group chat, she's like, I might go, honestly. I'm like, what the fuck?
what the fuck?
And then I didn't. I ate cereal and stuff.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah, I've never been to Lucas's house, so
You haven't? You didn't go to the Halloween party?
No,
I didn't
remember?
get
Why
invited
wasn't
to the
there?
Halloween party, dude.
Why wasn't I there?
Parents didn't allow you to.
I don't think it was that. It was like I was actually.
Were you tired because you had like skiing that day or something?
I must. It was something.
Something.
Cause I really fucking wanted to go.
Why didn't you go?
Cause I'm a weirdo. But I was walking up the steps and then I heard your laugh outside and I was like, well, And then your dog got mad at me, and I was scared.
Oh yeah, my dog is a menace, bro.
Your dog is.
Yeah, my
oh
dog
gosh.
scares me.
Your dog is huge, but he's also not as crazy as mine. So
Oh really?
Oh.
we have a yellow lab named Lily, and she
Lily's a
is
sweetheart.
like 11 ? And then we have a black lab who's like 10, 11 months old, who's absolutely psycho.
Nuts.
But we love her.
Oh, she's crazy.
She 3
When
weeks
she was-
ago.
when she was like younger, she used to like run around on the ground. She got too excited, she peed.
And so 3 weeks ago, we have a truck, like a Ford F-150, and we have like we put down the back so the cars so the dogs can get in the back. And Lucy got way too excited. The back tailgate was not down. She jumps up there, falls backwards, and breaks her fucking leg. So now she has a splint on, and she like is still psychotic, and it's a lot.
Basically, every time I show up at the door, she runs across the kitchen floor.
Nose right up your butt or your
literally
crotch.
pretty much
like,
bites my nuts because it just gets its nose all the way up in there. It's not comfy.
Do you have a hardwood floor, Linnea?
we do. So she
So
like
does it go like that?
yeah.
No, here's the thing. It's 3 regular legs and then one like cast dragging behind. So every now and then it hits
my
the ground,
God.
so it's like...
Sometimes she goes too fast that she like falls over, or like her broken leg doesn't even touch the ground. It's just like, yeah, she's
my
great.
God.
Though.
And then-
Lucy's fantastic.
And then she likes to run into the cupboards. So she really likes ice cubes. And every time I go to like get a glass of ice water, you know what
She
I mean?
just
Go to
sits
get
there
a cube
and
from
she's
the
like,
freezer. Every
"What?"
time I'm open the freezer, she comes over, she sits right by the freezer door and stares at me with like the sad puppy eyes. And then I like take an ice cube and toss it across the floor. She skirts and runs into a cabinet.
God.
It's
yeah,
not great.
she's cool, but she's
Sweetheart.
My
Piece
dog,
of work.
Yeah, my dog is really like energetic. Like the first time someone new comes, and then like right when you go upstairs to leave, like he'll be like on like the couch or something, and then I like look up, and then they're like, meh.
yeah.
My dogs are probably the worst guard dogs of all time.
I love
yeah.
Obi. I've not had the privilege of meeting Sochi because I think Judy and Lisa are too scared of
Yeah.
her.
So here's the story. So have I talked about my dogs on the pod?
I don't think so. I don't even know. I
so
didn't
I
even
have-
know you had dogs. To be honest,
I've got
with you,
2
Simon.
dogs. I've got a black lab mix and like a white lab mix. We got them both from the Humane Society. The sane dog, the black one, we named Obi-Wan because we got it when I was in like
Fucking
6th grade.
Yeah.
Right dead center in the middle of the Star Wars craze because I freaking was loving it.
Yeah.
So named it Obi-Wan, and this thing is just an absolute. It's amazing. I love Obi.
so cute.
He's
Oh,
so
yeah.
cute. He's adorable. He's got like some collie in him, so he's got like the pointed nose, and it's starting to get little white like pepper and salt and pepper on the tip. It's gorgeous, cute little dog. The other dog, on the other hand, Sochi, which we got during the Sochi Olympics.
I was gonna say, did you name it after the
Yep,
Russian
we got
city?
it during the Russian Olympics in Sochi.
Mario
She's-
and Sonic at the Sochi Olympic Games.
Ooh. Yeah, she's a little... I mean, she's very wild sometimes. Basically, we don't know what happened, but before she, like, was at the Humane Society, we assumed something happened because every time, like, a big guy, like a large man, or, like, anyone with a beard on comes around, she just gets, like, hair in her back sticks up, and she gets really defensive and, like nips at people and whatnot. But it's ridiculous because
Yeah, so
whenever
I'm
she's just
a
within the
big man with a
Here's the
beard.
thing. She also like
Wow.
she bit my mom once because like I don't exactly know what the situation was, but basically my mom kind of got scarred from that and was like, now we're just gonna be really really careful with her about it, which is crazy because whenever it's just like my family, she's the sweetest thing. She's really annoying. She's really annoying and obnoxious, but she's so sweet. But yeah,
Yeah, so I haven't met her yet.
love Obi more though. Putting that on the record. Putting that on the record. Obi is the better dog.
I got bit by a dog once on a run. It was a beagle,
Oh, I remember that.
and yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Did you
but
sue the parents?
no, I couldn't. Oh, the police guy was a complete asshole. So I had to go. Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Okay, whatever.
Funny.
Anyway. Shut up.
Oh yeah. Political on the podcast? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, anyway, continue. So I, like, was fine. Like, I got bit by this stupid beagle, and I didn't think about rabies. Like, I was like, whatever. Like, I just keep running. I'm running up 4th Street, and I just stop in the middle of the trail and start bawling because I was like, what the fuck just happened? So I called my dad, and he's like, you gotta find the dog. And I was like, I don't want to find the fucking dog. It just bit me. So I
go back and find the dog.
Run back, can't find it. And so we're like, oh, well, we gotta take you to the ER because what if it has rabies? And the guys there are like, well, we'll give you like 28 days to find the dog. If you can't find it, we'll just have to give you rabies shots. And at the time, I was like running cross country, so I was gonna have to get one in my butt, which was gonna be fantastic. Anyway, so then the police guy comes and he's like, so do you remember what this like dog's name was? And I was like, well,
what the dog's name was?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
His name was like
No,
Steve.
it was Sailor. I said Sailor, and he was like, "A beagle wouldn't be named Sailor." And I was like,
how do you know the dog's name?
How the fuck did you figure out the dog's name?
Well, because the woman was standing on the other side of the trail, like in the grass, and I went around because I could see that the dog was like not normal. And, like, it pulled out of this whole harness and came at me, and I just kicked the shit out of it. It's fine.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not an animal abuser. It was just super scary.
Wow.
No. Anyway.
Cops and dogs.
So then.
Oh, my God.
So scary. And then I told him, and he was like, well, we'll look for it. And I was like, okay, fine. I hope you find the damn dog. So he, like, sure enough, they look in the police registry. The dog had the rabies shots. And what was the fucking name? Sailor, you son of a bitch. Like,
oh my God.
He was so mean.
Did you have to get a rabies shot for nothing?
I didn't have to do them at all, so that was really good.
That's good. Start foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, my thumb still has scars on it. I couldn't do anything with my left thumb for a while.
It turns into a rabbit.
Gosh. I still see that dog walking around, and I just run the other way. I'm like, no. I should like entice it like across the street and get it hit by a fucking car.
Wow.
That dog is horrible.
You gotta wear a Lady Gaga meat dress.
Oh no, that's trying to attract. Oh my God.
Damn.
Lady Gaga meat dress.
What a meme.
She's a interesting human being.
Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can wear fucking crystals as an outfit.
She doesn't really do that anymore, does she?
Well, now she just makes shitty music.
Wow, dude, my mom was gonna kill you, bro.
Oh, sorry.
My mom loves that Star is Born movie. A Star is Born.
I haven't seen it. I like the one song with.
I've seen it.
Not all the time though. Like I liked it for a bit, and then it was like, this is really annoying because it like
they overplay, dude.
Oh my God, bro! Try being in a car with my mom, bro.
No, what songs are overplayed? Like there's a ton of them. There's like
it's
Blinded by the Light.
Yeah.
Like Blinded by the Light, but whatever.
High Hopes.
Oh, I hate that song.
My dad is gonna kill you now, Linnea.
No, I hate that
It's
song.
a good song, but it was so overplayed.
I love that song.
Yeah. I'm talking about
Bad
Blinded by
Guy
the
by
Light.
Billie Eilish when it first came out.
Oh, the Justin Bieber version sucks. It's just a bad song.
Dude,
It's just bad.
when I'm doing dishes at night, they play the same songs every night. It's just like, come on.
Dishes are the worst because then you just listen to all the bad music.
Yeah, so me and my brother, we make sure we listen to the rap music when the parents aren't around, because
Oh yeah.
they are, you know, they're great, but they're just a little different. So, you know, when they leave, we have a good time. And then when we have certain playlists that are parent appropriate and some that aren't. And it's fantastic. But, you know,
My parents.
that's what it is.
My parents don't.
Yeah,
care.
no, you were swearing in front of your parents, and every time I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but I think
It still throws me off.
there is
Oh,
a.
no, and my mom can say shit and whatnot. And the minute I said that, I would probably get my mouth washed off with soap. I am 17.
Oh
mind
my
you.
God. My
Fucking teen.
My oh my! You better hope they don't listen to this podcast, Linnea.
They won't. They don't know exist. They don't even know what's going on. Because I was smart. Anyway.
Oh God. Okay. Anyways, yeah, there was like a party one time at my house, and my friends were listening to some rap, and my parents came outside, and they quickly turned it off, and they're like, "Oh no, we used to listen to NWA when we were in high school." So, completely understand.
Dude, so I have one big playlist for my music.
Oh, it makes me so mad.
You were actually talking talking about this?
Yes.
Yes!
I have playlists for each one of my moods.
Pick a
Plus,
mood!
they're like organized by genre too.
I don't necessarily do genre, but I definitely order them with the filters, like they're alphabetical, because then you just know where it is. You're a weirdo.
Sounds like too much work to me.
What do you mean I'm a weirdo? Yes, I'm a weirdo, but not for my music. So yeah, I have one
I
big
have
playlist.
Literally
I also have
everything
one
and
big
their
playlist.
brothers' songs on there.
That's
like,
a fact. There's a lot of songs in there that
I mean, they're
actually
good.
I
Like,
liked for
you
like
got
2
from
weeks.
Kanye to like
Show
like
tunes.
I don't even
There's
know.
fucking everything.
He's got Kanye to
Dude.
Johann Sebastian Bach.
Oh, dude, guess one time I was driving, and I think there's like 3 or 4 songs came up. It was like fucking Kanye, Frank Sinatra,
Oh my gosh!
like fucking
you
Mumford and
can't
Sons.
do
Oh
that.
my god, that's like
Dude,
the holy trinity.
Oh, it was like
No.
3 completely fucking unrelated
That's so
musical artists, which I don't fucking mind it because I know where everything is in the playlist. So if I know what fucking song I want to listen to,
Yeah.
I just go pick it.
No.
Do you have that thing where if you need to find a picture in your camera roll, you know what the pictures around it are?
Yes.
I don't have enough pictures to care.
Oh yeah, I'm like 3,000.
I have a lot of pictures. I have
Well,
a lot
how many of yours are
100.
memes? Is the
Oh,
question.
all of them.
I
Yeah.
have
Thing.
100. That's it.
I was
I
trying to
have-
find that picture of Sandquist today for his birthday. I was trying to look at the picture where he's on the toilet and he Snapchatted like, "I'm taking a dump." I was trying to look for that picture, but I couldn't find it.
What do I have on here? Oh, I just have like pictures of like push notes like way back when. Oh boy.
We've got like
And
screenshotted
stickers.
like
yeah.
stickers.
And like bracelet patterns cuz yes.
Yep, I've got a lot
Yes.
of those.
I'm
Got a
weenie.
few of
Why do you have John on your background?
Or like the art I do.
Because
Oh, it's you and John.
Or puppies. We got lots of puppies.
Most of mine is cats, so.
Oh,
Oh, I still have that
that's
chem
nice. Never mind.
scavenger hunt we had to do at the end of the year. I still have like pictures
Oh,
of
I have
like
pictures of
white
Timothy
distilled vinegar and
Why did you delete
bleach.
them?
Because I don't get around to it. Oh, I still have the picture of the high schooler.
Thanks.
Oh,
That's
tough. Come on.
Oh shit!
Come on.
What
No,
are you
goodness.
doing?
Sorry!
Amateur
It's a good
hour.
picture, though.
I'm just kidding.
It
I'm
is.
just kidding.
Oh god.
What is that? Wait. What the hell is that? Wait, what is? Wait,
That was the 2
What
Harper
is
strip.
this?
That's a bracelet pattern, my man.
Why are you making bracelets, bro?
He's good at it.
Check this.
For me, because he's
oh,
cool.
wow.
And look
Learn
at the
how
one
to
on his
do-
ankle. Mine is way cooler. We had a competition. I think mine wins.
I thought those were
now
cool.
it's
Oh,
like
no way.
now it's disgusting and
It's not
sweaty.
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe I just need a new one.
Simon, do you remember?
That's a cute one.
Ew.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Boo.
Oh, shit. What
I
was
think
gonna
mine's
say?
cuter.
No,
Bracelets,
False.
bracelets. Simon makes bracelets.
that
Those
was the
bracelets.
stuff to do during
Bracelets are
like
really good.
Spanish.
We're gonna talk about world
Gosh
studies when
darn it,
That's correct.
Spanish.
I don't remember.
Are we gonna
Oh.
talk in world studies when I think weren't we all in the same world studies
He
class
was
first time?
in a semester of my class, but I think
I
don't
we
know.
we were in
were
the same
But-
class.
Well, I was in the class too, and I would always show up, and you two would always have your water bottles, and there'd be like 4 or 5 different bracelets
Yeah.
going at a time.
I don't have any and it makes
I
me
don't
sad.
have
Yeah, no, this was
either.
2 years ago, and it was
know.
bonkers. I didn't understand it, and then I tried it, and I was like,
It's
dang,
so
it's actually
nice.
kind of cool.
And-
Simon. Never
And the
mind.
teacher was always like,
He's not a
Oh.
simp for the love of God.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Thanks for reminding me.
the teacher was always like, I think
You're
that's so
welcome.
great that you guys do that because it's like it's a way to like focus your hands and focus your mind at the same
You
time.
know,
I was like, yeah.
it's really good for before track meets when I'm like stressed. I'll get out and
And you have to piss your pants.
Yeah, I have to go pee like 14 times and it's fine. Anyway,
That's facts.
I drink so much heckin' water.
Too much dang water. Well, not
No,
too much
not
water.
too
A
much.
lot of
That
water.
reminds-
I don't think that's
That
the
reminds
only
me of
issue, though.
someone that I know.
My coach, see, I did it. My coach says you need to be peeing clear before meets, and I'm like, that's not healthy.
That's
but
how you die.
All right,
That's how your brain swells and you die.
Anyway, Simon, I'd like to.
as I'm drinking water.
I'd like to bring you back to March when we were playing Minecraft and Maddie joined the realm and she built a house and it like I didn't know that she ever played Minecraft and she built like a decently nice house. I'm like, oh Maddie, you built that house? Oh, that's pretty nice. Simon goes, simp, you simp, and now you're out here making bracelets for Linnea, and I'm like, oh my god, you hit the crits,
Tough.
especially in no simp September.
That's facts.
No, I'm just kidding.
Not a thing.
It's totally a thing.
well, yeah, for
not
all
a
the
thing.
single people out
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Gosh,
Exactly.
That'd be weird. Imagine that.
Imagine being single. Oh my god.
it is weird. I'm not gonna lie. Been single for 16 years. Oops. Anyway,
I can relate.
it's all good.
He can't relate.
Yeah.
I can't.
The weird doesn't go away either.
Anyways, we're-
I hate the word weird. I use it all the time, but I don't like the word.
You
Do
call
hate
me
the word-
weird.
No,
You call
wait.
me weird all the time.
Do you hate it or does it make you uncomfortable?
No, I actually hate
Okay.
it. I
Okay,
have,
you know
I
who.
have bad memories
Exactly.
associated with the word weird. So
Do you hate it because it's spelled
No,
W-E-I?
no, I don't. No, I don't hate
No,
it
I
for the
kinda
word
like that 'cause
itself.
It's
it,
such
like,
an
goes in consecutive order on
absurd
the
spelling.
keyboard.
I mean, weird is spelled weird, but it's just
It's a
weird.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I hate about that's like my least favorite thing about English is when people say I before E except after C. It's like oh bullshit. That
You know the-
never works.
Oh my gosh! You know what
That's
was
the
the
dumbest
worst
Except after
experience?
C, you're sounding
The
A's
worst
and they
spelling
don't.
time of all time? AP tests this year. I have no clue how to spell receive.
That's
Just-
so
Oh
funny.
my
I
God.
learned how to spell receive.
Yeah, the my
R-E-C-E-I.
uncle has 12 pans and
Oh yeah,
Pans and quart
and
jars.
60 quarts jars or something like that.
What?
and then
Remember for the AP test, we had to type in-
Jules.
We had to type in,
Oh
Onyx,
my
onyx.
god, I do
They're
remember.
like,
I will not
we need-
receive help. I will not give or receive help. If I receive help, it's like, dude, I don't know how to spell receive.
Yeah, for the
Find a
AP
new
Then
word.
my test scores will be revoked and I like.
Or
For
like,
the AP test, you
want to
needed to
make
type in a paragraph, letter for letter, character for character, and if you messed up, it was like they gave you just amount of space. So like
Oh, it was
you
like
get to the last letter and you'd be like,
658 out of
"Fuck!"
659.
I literally, what I did was typed Control H and typed in spacebar 2 times to search for a spot on the entire screen where I double spaced it because I knew that I had all the letters right. I'm like, I double spaced somewhere. And I didn't want to like do every single
yeah,
word.
and they're like, we want you to use every letter of the alphabet, and there was like one B in the entire paragraph. And I was
typed-
like,
Is
yeah.
there a Z?
there
Why
were
don't they just say the
quartz,
big,
quartz.
the great, the what's
Onyx.
it? The big,
Unks.
what's it?
Onyx.
The
Unks.
the
Onyx.
something brown
it's
dog
not
jumps over the
Onyx.
lazy
I think it is.
fox. No,
I don't know. What is it?
The quick
jumped
brown
over
fox.
The lazy dog.
Yeah.
Lazy dog.
Lazy. I thought it was lazy.
Dog.
Oh yeah, lazy dog. Well, it was brown somewhere.
Quick brown fox.
I saw a fox last night when I was coming home from work. I'm like, what the
Love
fuck?
foxes. They're so cute.
What the fox?
What the fox? Oh my god.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Boo. What have you done?
She's funny.
I'm not funny though.
Dude,
No, I'm
anyways.
not either.
You know, it's so annoying when you come up with a good like comeback like 4 hours after, and you're like, fuck.
When you win an argument against the wall of the shower.
If I could, if I could freeze time, I'd be
What do you-
funny.
what?
You know what?
Funny
I'd
about
have
that.
coming up with comebacks to jokes that someone said to me on the elementary school playground while I'm at
Family
work,
thinks I'm funny.
and I'm just like, oh, I should have said that 7 years ago or whatever. Anyways, speaking of
Unks,
something.
Jules.
Speaking of onyx.
I don't.
Onyx.
It's
How
onyx.
is
Onyx.
it? How is
Okay,
it
now we're all
pronounced?
saying it differently.
Onyx, the Pokemon.
No,
Onyx, the mineral.
the stone.
Like in the
What?
past.
How is it
Onyx.
pronounced?
I thought it was
Onyx.
quartz.
Quartz
No.
and onyx jewels.
Okay,
is
now
it
you're
Onyx
saying
like
it like
O
You're
and-
me.
saying onyx.
But is it
I'm saying
ONYX?
onyx. You're saying
Unks.
ONYX.
What is
Onyx.
it? What is it?
Onyx.
Okay.
It's a Pokemon.
You know, I also got bitched at by. Fuck! I did it again. I'm so sorry.
I thought it was gonna be.
Okay, it's my first time. It's my first time. Don't kill me. Shut up!
You say that's what she said.
I
knew it.
Anyway,
Speaking of what were you
they
don't know
gave
what
me
you're talking
crap for saying Yosemite instead of Yosemite. I'm really bad.
Yosemite.
Not that much
Yeah.
better than the president.
When I read it, I think that's what it says, so it's okay.
I don't know. I'm not very good at
I thought that's
pronunciation,
what it was
and my
when I was
family
like-
is weird.
When I was a kid and I was like Yosemite.
Yeah, that's
Sam
before I knew
or
what the fuck it was.
Yosemite.
English is hard.
I don't like English. It's
What
boring.
a weird language.
I don't know.
Oh, you're talking like actual English.
What a
I
weird
don't-
language.
See, I was just
You
talking.
son of a gun.
I was
Sorry,
talking
I'm a
about
nerd.
the class.
Anyways, who can we? What can I talk shit about here? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna talk about my car. You want to talk about your car first?
No, you talk about your car first. This
was-
is gonna take a while.
You know. Remember a couple.
We're at 29 minutes.
Remember a couple of months ago when we used to go to the baseball games and then I'd
Yeah.
drive to the baseball games and my car was going.
Yes, I do remember that.
So that was my brakes, right?
Oh.
I thought it was because I needed an oil change. I just needed new brakes. The brakes. I was driving to work the other day, and my foot went like a foot further than. Yeah, my mom is making popcorn.
Popcorn.
Love that.
My foot went like a foot further than it does I'm like, uh-oh. If I put my pedal to the metal, Simon, and waited for 10 seconds, then it would come to a complete stop. And I'm like, oh, Christ, I'm going to get in a car accident.
What have you done?
I called my dad, and I'm like, you got to come help me with my car, bro. And then
Come help me.
he brought it to like the mechanic, which is his friend.
His friend.
Yeah, my dad is
guy.
friends with this guy who's good with cars, and then he was like, I don't know
Imagine being good
how,
with cars.
he's lucky that he didn't get in a car accident. Why was he driving like with this? And so he fixed that. He fixed my windshield wiper. That didn't work. That was on the driver's side, so that probably needs to be fixed. Then the next day I was mowing the lawn at my grandma's house, and they have like these neighbor kids that are there. And what these neighbors do is they have a car, but instead of parking it in their driveway or in front of their house, they park it in front of my grandma's house. So just
That's shitty.
so weird. I don't know what. That just kind of. It's like kind of like I feel like that's a situation that would happen in Seinfeld where you'd go over and complain, even though it's such a minuscule detail, and it's like, and they get all mad. It's like, what do you care so much? And it's like, oh my, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
No,
Okay.
I don't know what you mean.
Someone will know what
I've never
mean.
watched
I don't get the
Seinfeld, so-
Seinfeld.
Well,
I'm not a
it's just
Seinfeld
like
fan.
Seinfeld. Like the entire show is like the end of the episode, people get in big arguments because of one misunderstanding. That happens all the time. Anyways, so
You want to hear about my car?
wait,
You're not done yet. Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Express.
Wait. So then I was pulling out, and the kid was scootering out of the driveway, and I couldn't see him because of the car. And I swear to God, if he didn't get those brakes fixed, that kid would have been dead.
Yeah. Ooh. Sight.
Because he came out of nowhere. It's like, oh, good thing I just got my brake fixed, bro. Oh my god. I slammed on the brakes.
Yikes.
Tough.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, you can finally
Okay.
talk. Holy god. There's like a 30, it's
excited.
like a 45-second story.
Cue the PT rant.
So I have a blue PT Cruiser.
No.
2009. 2009. So not even that old. What? Oh, never mind. So the PT Cruiser. Where do I even start? So my grandpa gave it to us, and he had the smart idea. Let's put a lifetime warranty on a fucking PT Cruiser.
Wow.
So we have a lifetime warranty on that bad boy. Anyway, so let's see. When did this start? So a couple, maybe 2 months ago. You're supposed to get every 5-year checkup for the lifetime warranty to continue, and we didn't. It was kind of weird. So they were like, you don't have a lifetime warranty anymore. So we're like, that's bullshit. So we're gonna fix it. Anyway, so I've been dealing with these litany of issues for about 2 months. So
That's $1 million word.
Yeah.
it was a good
Litany?
word.
Good word.
So first off, the driver's side window does not roll down. So drive-throughs are really, really
Oh, you have to do
not
the thing where you
fun.
open the door.
Yeah!
Oh, it's so cringe.
Awful. It's
Every-
awful. And then I have to.
No, wait. Someone opened the door and slammed the side of the building yesterday and didn't flinch. They're just they literally they could have totally easily just opened it, but it feels like they pushed it just a little bit more, so they would hit it on the door.
They're just
building.
bam.
I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
And then you pull up to a stoplight. The car starts shuddering if you have the air conditioning on. Actually shaking and making horrendous noises. So you have to shut off the air conditioning. So then you're just sweltering at a stoplight, which is awesome. And then
Only when you're at a
Good word,
stoplight.
too.
when you're stopped, it
when
has to
you're
be
stopped.
running.
Oh, okay.
And if you turn off the air conditioning, you get the slightest, most minuscule amount more of acceleration. Because
Of what?
acceleration.
Oh, acceleration.
The PT goes from 0 to 60 in literally 4 minutes. It's awful.
too.
It's so bad.
But that
And
sucks more for your car because it's new.
yeah, and it's just sucky. And then the battery was, I don't know, we thought it was relatively new, and it wasn't. And it would just die. The car would literally just die all the time. And I would be going to practice, and it would be oh, nope, not today. Not today. We're not starting. So then my mom would have to come home and jump the car because why the heck not? So yeah, one time it died at practice, and that was really embarrassing because I had to get some cross-country dads to help me out, and it took a really long time. Anyway, and then what else? The The steering wheel is crooked. I know.
Oh, mine is crooked too.
It's really
mine
bad.
Is ever so slightly to the right.
And what else? There's so much more. Oh, the freaking passenger side airbag. The Chrysler is stupid. They make the lights ding every 5 minutes. So I'm driving and it's just dinging at me that the passenger airbag is broken, and I was just, it's so annoying.
Simon, do not drive with Linnea.
Well, here's the thing. We were going out to go shopping or something like that, and I was sitting shotgun, and every 5 minutes it would just ding.
So
and it's not like a subtle ding, it's like ding, and it just hits. It's so annoying.
And then
I was like, I just hovered
then-
over it like
A
a
week
gas
ago,
station
Linnea.
bathroom.
A week ago, your headlight was out.
oh yeah, we're getting there.
Okay.
The headlight has been out for a month, folks. 1 whole month.
The shit
She
ain't
turned on her
street
car,
legal.
and I was like, your headlight's out. She's like, yeah.
Yeah, I know. So if I ever get pulled over, it's like, yep, we just noticed it. Actually, it's getting fixed right now. So hopefully it'll be good. But the headlight's out, and it's not the bulb, it's the actual system. So that's great.
The wiring is
The wire.
kerfluffle.
And
it's a
it
kerfluffle.
just, the brakes make noises sometimes. It's so frustrating. And now I'm done. I think that's
That's
it.
it?
There's probably more, but yeah,
More will
that's
come up.
that's the PT issues. So
Talk about
don't
my car's issues.
get a PT Cruiser ever.
They look cool though.
We should just call this
They
episode
are
Linnea
cool.
complaining
The
for 60
sex
minutes
wagon.
straight.
The sex wagon, exactly. My car is a 2002 Honda Accord,
Honda.
right? The
Hasselhoff?
oh yeah, the Hasselhoff.
Good stuff. Oh, my car's name is Wally, by the way.
What's your car's name?
It's called the.
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
So,
What? Okay.
It's called the Ramadan Express, but that's a story for another podcast.
Darn.
We'll save that for 100 episodes.
What's your
in the
car's
future.
name? Does your car have a name?
Yes, it does.
It has
Oh
to
wait,
have
no,
an
no, it
official
doesn't.
name.
No.
It does not have a
We
name.
can-
It
no,
does not
no,
have a name.
I'll tell you
No,
later.
no,
but
no,
we
no.
do not say it on the podcast.
No name.
Why don't I know about this?
No.
Because I don't acknowledge that
didn't
it's the
name it.
name.
He didn't
I
name
did not
it.
name it, and I don't acknowledge that it's the name of the car.
This is like Pamela or something.
No, way worse. Way worse. I'll tell you about it at the end of the
Yes.
episode.
so
Actually, here, I'll pause here.
anyway,
Yeah, see,
so
now you see why we couldn't say it on the podcast.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Shit.
I do not acknowledge that it's the real name.
Yeah.
so
we need to find a better name.
so my car.
I'm not gonna
The
go on my
Barstool
way.
Sports Machine.
I like
Yeah, my
that.
parents asked about it, and I was so confused as to why they knew about it, and I was just like,
Yeah. So this is the
What?
craziest thing.
What was it? Viva La Barstool on the back of your car?
Yep. So I have a Viva La Stool bumper sticker on the back of my car because I got a shirt from there and they sent it in the mail. I was like, sick. That's fine. Slapped it on the back of the old RAV4. Sure enough, I show up for, I think it was just for dinner one time at your place. This was right at the beginning when we were starting to date. And
yes, sir.
your dad asks, so Barstool Sports. And I'm like,
And I just,
what?
my heart sank, and I was like, what?
Scott Rubin knows what Barstool Sports
Well, he
is.
was
This
a
is not a
pothead,
good
so-
sign.
Oh, no.
But yeah, so that was kind of weird. I did not expect either of her parents to have a clue what that was.
You know,
Scott is a legend.
Scott has been around the block a couple times.
Oh, my
Yikes.
You want to tell what he was like in?
Oh, that was his name! Shit!
Oh, I already said it.
Well,
It's
Scurbs
your
and
choice.
Oh yeah, Scurbs.
Oh, well,
You can say first name. It's, well, I don't really give a
it
shit.
doesn't really matter.
Oh, my car, by the way.
My car.
The old Honda Accord.
Oh, the Honda Accord, the Hasselhoff, affectionately known
The
as
OG.
the Hoff. The back
Oh
driver
my
door.
God.
I did it again, didn't I?
Thank you.
I'm so mad.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at this. I'm trying to multitask at the moment.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to send a senior pictures. Oh, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
To someone. They asked me for them. It's a friend. Don't worry. It's not a big deal.
Oh, I wasn't giving a shit.
Yeah, Simon's just
You
like,
were
whoa,
just
whoa, whoa.
I just saw you out of the corner of my eye, and I was like,
The back driver's door of my car does not open. Like
good.
the handle just doesn't pull.
The handle, yeah, it feels like it's nothing there.
Yeah, nothing's
It's
connected.
it feels like a Lego piece, bro.
My trunk, the latch to open up my trunk also doesn't work, so I can't open my trunk from in my car, but I do have it on my tag, so that's okay.
Yeah.
What else doesn't work? Well, it's stick. So she does not do well on hills at all. She can't
I remember
accelerate.
when we were going.
Yeah.
Where were we driving from?
Like-
We went from the beach or something.
Yeah. Oh
And
my
we
god,
were trying to go, and the
we were
people
going
behind us
on-
were
We were
just
driving to Hudson on that
livid.
one bridge, and it was so busy, and it was so bad because it like wouldn't accelerate. I was going 40 and a 70 because it just
Oh
wasn't
my
accelerating.
God.
And I was like, guys, oh my god.
You're that guy.
I think I was like crying because I was just so.
You're just embarrassed.
I was so embarrassed.
And Kenzie was sitting in the passenger side seat, like, it's okay, it's okay. It's alright. As she is.
I'm like in tears, and then we got Noodles Company, so it's okay.
She's got a bad driver.
Anyways, that's my
Wow.
Okay, my car's very up and down. So
Your car's fine. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it's just got subtle annoyances.
Like what?
Oh my!
You haven't seen my
Dude, my
door's
my
open.
my center console hinge broke off. What? My center console hinge. The center console hinge. Not the hinge. The latch. The center console latch.
It doesn't close.
Yeah, when I accelerate, the thing goes whoop, dunk, and it opens up. I can't keep it closed. I have to like keep my arm on the center console while I'm driving.
Tape it.
You put a.
I duct taped a D battery to the top, to the bottom, like the bottom of the lid of it, and then it like stayed down, but the tape ran out, so now I have to get new tape.
Me and Hanson know what it's like to have a Toyota in the winter.
Oh yeah.
Because
Oh, I have a story about that.
nothing. It's so bad. Nothing can get the fucking frost off the inside of the window.
Exactly.
Literally nothing. They decided, we'll make a car. It'll be
Does
like
your
pretty
car
safe.
shut up in the
It'll be
winter,
pretty
though?
safe.
Uh-huh.
It'll be fine. Like you can
The
drive
PT
in the
doesn't
winter.
have a defrost button.
But we just really
just
don't
gotta
want.
figure it out.
We just really don't want anyone to be able to like see out of the front window of our car if it's
Right.
below like 40 degrees.
As
Yeah.
they're like the national top safety pick. Well, that's a lot of bull.
Well, yeah, national top safety pick south of the Mason-Dixon
And
line.
you also can't rub like, but you can put your hand on it, but that's like.
Oh yeah.
Then you leave the marks. Sandquist was literally driving and rubbing while he was. It's like, what are you doing? It's gonna be stuck, bro. What are you doing?
That's what she said.
Oh my god, you guys are fucking dirty-minded, bro. I'm talking about wiping the windshield of the car.
As a
on,
cross-country teammate would say, get your head out of the gutter.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Get the crust.
Yeah, I heard it right away, and Linnea also heard it, and we both just went.
We're like,
Oh my god, that's how you guys look at each other. I'm like, oh, what did I say? That's something embarrassing.
I love it.
She was reaching over and stroking. I was like, Sandquist, it's gonna get stuck.
Oh no, Simon, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
Happy birthday,
It's a
Sandquist.
direct quote. Happy
Oh
birthday,
yeah, happy
Sandquist.
birthday.
Love you,
Oh,
Jake.
well, that's okay. It's his birthday today. I felt bad. I didn't say happy birthday, and he's in one
Yet.
of my classes. I don't have. Yeah, because my parents are weenies. They don't let me have
So confused
people
what you're
on
talking
Snapchat.
about.
Yeah, I'm fucking
I
lost.
have.
She had him
I
in one
was,
of her classes
I
today.
was Sankovic in one of my classes, and he was there, and I just didn't know it was his birthday. I felt bad.
Wait, what are you talking about your phone though? What does your parents have to do with it?
She's not allowed to have boys on Snapchat.
Boys on
You have me on
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Because I'm dating.
That's because I'm a legend, bro. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I literally, I can probably count. It's like,
I had her on
My-
Snapchat
like
way
on
before
one
that.
finger.
yeah, I don't.
I only
like,
got on there like
I
2
have
weeks
my
ago.
my
What?
Partly because we just text. For
yeah.
one.
Oh.
So yeah.
I have like maybe a couple cousins, and then like I don't
They
even
don't
have
want to get
any.
risky
Your
with the cousins.
co-captain.
Yeah, that's it.
Not all the cousins. Can't go too far.
Yeah.
And
Can't
then
extend too wide
Yeah.
of a family tree. Whoops.
Speaking of Snapchat, you just reset, Audrey. You
I
just had-
did.
that was good. I'm
Yeah.
glad you did.
Thank
I know.
Christ, because when I post on the Snapchat tomorrow, I'm not trying to put at squirrel 19 or whatever.
Scroll.011.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
See,
I,
Better
I
than,
just
did that.
Sports kid.
Like made me feel so.
Oh, sports kids
You know what I'm
0217.
talking about.
Joe's was Swimmer Boy. Or was it still Swimmer Boy?
It is still
It's still
Swimmer
Swimmer Boy.
I am so glad 7th grade Lucas came in clutch with Lucas Hansen.
I did
I'm
not.
gold.
I
go
did.
Clutch.
Yeah.
Well,
My
I don't wanna
Xbox
say-
is
Yeah, you're
Golden
good.
Lock 69.
Also,
yours is
because my
awesome.
mother made it. Oh, she hasn't let my brother get Snapchat
You're
yet.
kidding.
And I was like, she was like,
Dude, you don't let her watch The Social Dilemma, otherwise he'll never get
Yeah, I know.
Snapchat.
My mom
but
was
the
like,
thing
"Oh,
is-
what movie did you watch?" And I was like, no, it wasn't. It wasn't very good.
Oh, no.
You wouldn't
no,
like
but
it.
the problem is, like, she was like, yeah, well, I didn't let you get it before you were a freshman. And I was like, I've had it since I was like 13. Like, what?
Speaking
That's
of this,
1 year before you're a freshman.
speaking of the
Actually,
social
not.
dilemma, that's the reason parents get psychotic.
Yeah.
Stuff like that's the reason parents get
Life
psychotic about
360,
social media.
bitch.
No, because you need to. That's the reason that movie is good. Is because it's nice for like, let's say, like I wouldn't after watching it. It's like I wouldn't want Henry to have social media until he's like.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what?
Because you gotta
movie
be
are we talking about?
you gotta be the
The
eight.
one
It's
that we
a it's
watched in Gov. It's called The Social Dilemma. It's like a documentary
Psych.
about like.
It's like how social
Sorry.
media
Oh,
is
I was like,
killing
Cove?
you.
Yeah, we
basically.
It's like how they enslave you.
But
They use your
it's
data.
basically how they are able to manipulate
Use
you
marketing
into staying
techniques.
on for long, but they don't really care how. So, like, for example, Facebook does this thing where they'll recommend you videos based on videos you've already seen. And so,
The
like,
algorithm.
let's say you are a dumbass and, like, believe in the flat earth and anti-vax and stuff like that. So, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're ing for. Yeah, so so basically it keeps recommending you like conspiracy videos, and then there's this one thing. Okay, Lenny's not
Sorry.
even listening.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm
There's a-
sorry.
there's it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
No.
You're just like the girl in the movie.
What?
Okay.
Okay,
Anyways.
This is not fair because I don't even know what's happening.
Anyways, so then, basically, what Facebook did is they recommended all these crazy people. This one conspiracy that like there's this pizzeria
Pizzagate.
pizzeria in Washington D.C. that's like runs a
child
a
sex ring.
human trafficking child kind of weird ring like that. And some guy showed up with a gun, and it wasn't even true. Just because Facebook is just trying to like recommend this, recommend that. But then also it shows like.
Like
How,
the
like-
marketing techniques and the psychology behind it.
Yeah, like how they know like when to time notifications to send to you, and like the ... someone is typing and just it lets you open it. Like
it was interesting.
yeah, it's interesting to see that, but it's like for me, who's now I've been on the internet for how many years now, I know that already, and so it's like. What I did delete Facebook because Facebook is like the worst one. Facebook, I never used it, and I feel like I've talked about it on the podcast before. Like they recommended me one time like a quilt, or they'll recommend like shirts for my mom, like to get as gifts when they're like, I have a badass son. He was born in December and stuff like that. Or my dad look at ones like the coolest people are Bruce Springsteen fans born in November 1975. It's like who would get that shirt? It's also Zuckerberg. What are you doing, bro?
Dude, how about the sunscreen? I just need to take like a half
Oh
second.
my god! What does the suck do? Do you see that picture?
You wore more sunscreen in one day than I did all summer.
Dude, there's there's a video where
Yeah,
people tried to
you are notorious for not wearing sunscreen and then being
Yeah, you're
burnt.
so bad at that. Remember like
Ooh,
that one day you
remember
went to
when-
Jocelyn's and you were like just like a tomato?
But hey, gets tan after a week.
I'm unburnable.
know.
Remember when we
I've
went to the
never
beach
gotten
and
sunburned.
we were
Clown.
fucking.
Oh my god. Holy
On
It
my
was
ass
bad.
looked like Neapolitan ice cream because one part was tan, one part was burnt, and one part was just white. It was so bad.
Oh
It was
my
like
god.
all of us.
Yeah.
Like it was not fun. It was not
That
good.
was not where I thought you were gonna go with that joke, but anyways.
Oh, what?
Nothing,
What?
Nothing. Just don't come.
Okay.
Forget about it.
Oh, I think I okay. Never mind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez,
Yeah.
Louise.
oh,
Oh yeah.
I
No.
see.
Anyways,
I mean,
anyways. There's also this part in the movie where so there's like this mom gets like this Tupperware container where there's like a
Like
timer on the top.
Tupperwares.
Yeah, there's speaking of Tupperwares. Anyway, so there's like a timer where you can
Segue.
lock your phones in it and like you can't open it for an hour. And this little girl in the movie like breaks it open and grabs her phone, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, I know that phones are addictive, but nobody in America would ever do that.
No.
Especially
She
not in
risked,
thi-
like breaking her phone.
Especially not in this family. She got goggles on and everything. I'm like, okay, this is kind of ridiculous. Then she goes upstairs, and it's kind of like sad stuff. She's like getting bullied online and deleting a post because she only got 2 likes, and she's like editing her face, and people were clowning on her, so she was like being insecure. It was like that's like sad, but then
Self-confidence.
so then there's this kid who was getting into like he was watching a bunch of shit on like conspiracies and stuff, and he went to like a rally, some like weird rally, like
Political.
The alt
rally.
center.
Colleges.
yeah, the alt like fucking
They literally called
Third
it the
dimension.
Alt, the alt center.
it was
weird,
obviously
yeah.
fake, but
Basically, yeah, it talks about how social media companies try to make money by keeping people online for the longest, and they only do that by like recommending them weird shit.
yeah,
And how that weird shit impacts both like mental health and like society as a whole.
yeah, and it's scary, like
Scary
where
as
will what like the guy at the end was like, what do you think the worst case scenarios for social media, and the guy's like, well, Civil War. I mean, the country is very divided right now. But
Civil War.
God, like.
That dude's beard.
Yeah, we were watching that, and she was just like,
Oh
what
my
the
God,
fuck
the dreadlocks.
She was like, oh, what the fuck is this guy's hair?
It was
bro?
this,
I'm like,
it was
I
it
don't
was
know,
a
man.
larger
It was a look.
white guy who just looked like a computer programmer in
Oh,
the
yeah.
sense that he
He looks like he's level 100 in World of Warcraft.
You said he looked like a redditor.
I don't even remember that. Oh my god. He does look a guy that's on like r/nice guys. He's like,
yeah.
my wife rejected me, or my girlfriend rejected me because I said I liked Skylanders or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, he basically had these long ass like brown dreads and a little pointy beard that looked like he was an Egyptian pharaoh.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, dude, he's gonna listen to this. It's gonna be like the movie. He's gonna get cyberbullied. He's gonna shave all his hair.
Tupperwares.
Oh,
The freaking mask holders with the fucking holes in it. What does that do? They're supposed to contain the biohazards. Well, guess what?
What do
You
you
want
think?
the mask to breathe? Like the green Tupperwares that they make us like for the masks at school. Like, what is the
Okay,
point?
introduce what you're talking about
I don't
because
know
you
what's
just
going on.
I would like some
went in
context.
this. You went like
She just said
3/4.
Tupperware.
You went
Tupperware.
3/4 into the middle of the rant before you even started it.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Basically, at school, they gave us these like Tupperwares for putting our masks in.
at lunch.
yeah, it's
When-
for lunch.
Oh,
Right.
We didn't get one.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, they gave it to very.
You're not
Oh.
missing out.
They gave it to
I
some
mean, I'm
people.
in Spain.
But now I just have this giant Tupperware box in my bag, and it's like a giant dent in the bag. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Why do
So
you not
basically,
need it, though?
basically,
You don't.
they gave us They gave us this thing as a mask holder. Basically, saying when we're eating our lunch, put your mask in the bin, put the cover on the bin. It's like, well, okay. In theory, you'd say, okay, well, we're trying to keep our masks contained, blah blah blah. Keep it in a little like secured box. No, this fucking Tupperware has holes screwed into the side of it for air circulation. It's like you're trying to
Oh, yeah, I
circulate
get
through the
that.
shit that you're putting in the box to stop circulation of the air. It's completely pointless. And then the question is, are they like trying to keep us from getting Rona on the desk? It's like I'm sitting in the fucking desk right now.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm eating and I'm like somehow little spit droplets are getting onto the desk. So I don't think my fucking mask is the biggest problem here.
and like if you're in a science classroom and you're sitting at lab tables, you take your mask off and you're eating. You are closer than 6 feet apart.
Well, that's
and
every classroom we're closer
I-
than 6 feet apart.
Exactly.
except for mine.
Well, unless you're
Some
in like
Spanish. España.
We're always
No,
exactly
that's
6
huge.
feet apart, Lucas. I don't know what you're
Exactly.
talking about.
anyway,
Blasphemy.
and then the lunch monitors come in and they're like, you need to spread out. And it's like, okay, so the 15 minutes we're eating lunch, Corona just goes away, and then the minute lunch is over, it's back. Put your masks on.
Oop.
Like, no, it doesn't make sense to me, but it's okay. No, it's not.
If it helps keep people at least believing that the school's
Yeah.
doing something, it works.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like the flex day. They say like the flex day is a day for deep cleaning.
Oh,
They do not
that,
in this
bro.
What deep cleaning can you do that you're not already doing?
Dude, the flex
Exactly.
day is bullshit. I was so excited. I'm like, I took off Tuesday and Wednesday because it would be like a mini weekend in the middle of the week. Fucking psychology teacher's like, oh yeah, we gotta Zoom. It's like, what the fuck? Dude,
That was a long Zoom to his boring.
the A-push teacher called him in the middle of the Zoom and said, why are you Zooming? It's the
Why-
flex
yeah,
day.
why are you
And he's
teaching
like,
and not
screw
supposed
you.
to?
Or not, didn't say that, but he's like,
He was like, yeah, well, I want to teach. And I was like,
he does need to teach a lot of shit in him.
The
Yeah.
gov teacher did that too, and I was so upset.
yes, he did.
It was so boring.
And I had to go to a student council Zoom in the morning, too. I had to wake up at like 6 a.m.
Can't relate.
Uh,
Never
It
mind.
sucked. But it was fun.
Anyway,
Man, I love the
Continue.
student council at our school.
it's the
Hey.
greatest.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, me too. That's what I just said.
Okay.
It actually is really fun. We've got a lot of good ideas. So.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what
Are you
you
allowed
guys
to
I
think.
drop
would have
any?
loved to help decorate,
Drop any ideas? Like,
but I
sprinkle
never
ideas?
have time.
No, we're not allowed to say anything.
Oh, dude, could you imagine if you actually drop something on the podcast, we get fucking obliterated.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of good stuff though. And it's gonna be really cool.
I'm hoping so.
I don't know. I'm gonna.
Who's
I'm gonna
designing
do-
the senior shirts?
Everyone. You can submit ideas.
Oh.
What if we
Should
have
I
no-
drop that? You guys
Yes.
can submit ideas for senior shirts and if you want to
I've got an
That's
idea
pretty
for
much it.
senior shirts.
Just go
It's
to
a
the-
very minimalistic design.
Is it just
it's
gray?
It's a gray T-shirt.
It says 2020 or something.
Yeah, it's 2021.
Oh, no. Yeah, but in like darker gray.
Yeah. It's in every color that it's in like
And then they get
chartreuse magenta, every color that
They
I've
get coordinated Coordinated
Maybe
gray
yellow.
sweatpants.
No,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
yellow.
Socks.
Not yet.
Yeah, we gotta get
Yellow and snow?
gray shoes.
Gotta love gray. Big gray fan here.
What's the deal with gray?
Nothing.
Never mind.
Wait, did he not listen?
Surprised you don't know about
Yeah,
that of all
what
people. Well, actually, not you. Well, you know what I mean. Never mind.
Never mind. Continue.
Forget about it.
What's next?
Oh,
Yeah.
You're clicking to bring. You're like, oh wait, hold
got
on.
it.
a minute.
My brother's always a little bit behind, but that's okay.
your brother?
Yeah,
Oh.
he just takes a
love
while.
him.
I love Caleb. He's a G.
He's the love of
I've
my
never met
life.
him before. Everybody just talks about him.
He's the cutest little thing.
Well, okay, that's a bit of a stretch. That's my Linky, by the way. So
Oh,
that's
really?
really weird.
Can't relate. I'm not a linker. Whoa, wait a minute, Simon. Oh, you son of a...
My bad. Whoops.
My brain
That did
just
not come out how I wanted
exploded.
it
I
to.
did spirit fingers, okay?
Yeah, I was like little
I
jazz
did
hands.
spirit fingers.
Jazz hands is what I
Jazz
meant.
hands.
Should I bleep that out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Shit. That came out completely not how I
Oh,
wanted to say.
Simon, what are you doing, bro?
Fuck.
There's like 55 OOL puts. I hope I remember. Anyways.
Link.
Yeah, can't relate
Yeah.
to having a linky either.
Oh, I can
Sad.
relate for last year, but not this one.
Linker was interesting. It was yeah.
No.
Sorry.
Anyways.
What's
we
the
can talk
next
about
topic?
a single one of these things.
I know it's
Hold on, hold on,
unfortunate
we
because
talk
they
about-
actually
We
like
could talk about
Hold on, I'll cross out the ones we actually did talk about. Oh, we can talk about senior picks.
yeah.
Actually, no, wait. Yeah, you can talk about senior picks. If it's interesting enough.
what are we talking about?
Senior picks.
This might be the last topic of the podcast, Linnea. It better be an interesting topic. You
I
told me
don't
to
know.
talk about.
Senior pick. What was I saying?
Oh, we can talk about Lego Star Wars getting delayed to 2021.
We'll save that. That's got to be the last thing. Oh,
okay,
God.
okay.
What were we gonna talk about senior pictures about?
I don't know.
No,
can't
just in
remember.
general.
Everybody took them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't gotten any back yet.
Yeah, so basically, as far as senior pictures go, there are a couple different ways you can do it.
Oh my god.
Let's go with option number one. You could pay $2,000 to have a professional photographer
From
put basically an Instagram picture on mediocre pictures and then use it as an advertisement. That's option A.
we all know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
here.
if
You
you
get a relative
if you
to
know
do
what
it.
it is, you know what it is, and if you don't get curious.
You are under a rock.
Yeah.
Don't,
Option number
don't
two.
Look into it.
It's not worth it.
Option number two, you could have like a friend that just is like does the photography, like perhaps has their own photography company per se, advertises it on their Snap stories, hypothetically, and you could have them take your pictures,
Which they do.
and
a
they
really
like do a
job.
good job because they actually care and put effort into it.
Call me grandma.
That's another option.
Oh.
Option C. I don't know. Did I just go 1, 2, C? Who fucking cares? You could just do the smart thing
And get
and
your relative to do it.
get your relative to do it. Get your younger sister who just has a camera just to give it a shot.
Or your aunt. Yeah, bro.
Relatives are clutch. Yeah, not even down $2,000. Shutter fly.
Or you
give it
can
to me.
have a professional do it, other than option A.
Yep,
Dude.
that's what I did too.
my freaking flipping fracking. I apologize to my aunts at this point, bro. We taking senior pics on a couple of weeks ago, and I was being very crabby because I had to wake up at like 8 a.m. to take them. And then we had to drive to went to St. Paul, and I had also to work later that day, and I had to do the TPQ for psych, and I didn't know how long I was going
Oh,
to take,
God,
and I was all
that's
stressed.
bad.
And then it was during the daytime, and I'm really bad at seeing outside during the daytime without squinting really bad. She's like, "Stop squinting." I'm like, "I can't." So I was being very crabby. I apologize.
Taking pictures are really awkward. You're just like
Yeah, you're just like
standing there and
I don't
smiling.
like being the center.
Ugh,
The focus.
taking pictures sucked after Henry was born. Oh my god, he cannot take a picture.
Can he not sit still or what?
No, he can maybe now, but you know when you have to go like someone's doing something funny behind the camera, never works. It's like, oh, he's a real critic, that Henry.
You need something really, really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's like in Monsters Inc. when Mike Wazowski has to like jump on the bar right in his nuts to make Blue laugh.
That's true.
Ooh, okay.
Why do they need to make her laugh again? Then it also
They got to get that power first.
did it also power the
it powers it more than Screams.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's a big metaphor
I haven't seen that
right
movie
there.
in so long. That movie used to terrify me.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a
I
good
don't
movie.
know. I don't know why.
Because of Randall.
No.
Loved Randall. Big Randall fan.
Yeah. Who plays Randall in that
I
movie?
don't have a fucking clue.
Oh, wasn't it? I think it might be Steve Buscemi. I'm not 100% sure.
Actually, it sounds. Yeah, that is
sounds
it. That is it
Steve.
for sure.
Steve Buscemi. Oh my god, I
What
love
a great
Steve.
character actor right there.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi. How do you do, fellow kids?
Damn.
Anyways, what else can we talk about? You know what your... No, I don't know about that. You can talk about... You want to talk about...
The top one.
Yes.
Is it worth it?
Can we say the individual's name?
You let's use a code word for this, because you're going to kind of clown on him a bit.
Oh, I'm gonna forget it.
Hugh.
You. Oh boy. Top 10 name not to name your child. If you name your child Hugh, you're a psychopath.
Wait, what if your last name is Jazz, though? You gotta do it.
Oh my gosh. Stop.
Okay, that's
so
fair.
bad. Okay.
Oxbig.
Anyways, Linnea.
Okay, so Hugh.
That's an oxy. That's like a.
All right.
No, that's
Just
yeah.
pile
As,
it on.
as a forward, Hugh is a great individual, and we only clown on him because it's so
Mike.
easy.
It is really easy. to
He's
make fun
so-
of.
he's-
charming.
He's really great, but you know,
Yeah, he's nice.
it is
I
what
thought
it
you
is.
were dumb. You know, I'm the dumb one.
So Hugh, oh my gosh. So Hugh runs cross country, and of course I run cross country, and he likes to think that he's really good, and he's kind of mediocre, to put it nicely.
He's better than
Okay.
I am, though, so it's okay.
I'm sorry, but I have beaten him before. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah, but you're like a state runner, though, so like.
I have not gone to state in cross country. Anyway,
You've only gone to the Olympics.
no, skiing. No, I thought we were
skiing,
gonna.
guys.
We agreed not to talk.
No, I'm just kidding.
We agreed not to talk about it. Anyway,
Sorry.
so we had a cross country meet today, and Simon came and watched because he's a good boyfriend and he's a good supporter. So
But it's.
because I
I got a funny story about that. After
shut up. Anyway, and I go to soccer games. It's fine. It's a good thing. Anyway, so we're running, and I'm running against this girl that I really dislike because she's kind of a bitch. Anyway, she's from another
everyone
team,
from that-
not.
No, Linnea!
Shit!
And that's 5.
I think it's only been Linnea.
It's really been me. I feel so bad.
101.
Anyway, they're not from our school. And so I beat her today. And I'm so sorry. I'm really bad at this.
It's gonna
And
be me.
I beat her
Nowhere
today.
near as bad as Jack Dillon.
And
He's
the
done this
problem was-
podcast 10 times and still does it like 30
And the
times
problem
per
is
episode.
that I didn't know the course, so I didn't really know where I was going, so I didn't know how fast I could go, so my time was kind of slow. And
even know.
Hugh finishes the race, and I don't know how he felt about the race. I really didn't care or ask. And I go over and look at the times, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And my mom was taking down times, and she was like, well, we're only 6 seconds behind Hugh. And I was like, well, that's kind of unfortunate, because I kind of wanted to beat him. And so she proceeds to Hugh that. Sorry. Hugh. I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry.
102.50. That was a minute apart, Linnea.
I'm bad at it,
You're
okay?
on a roll.
It's fine. Hugh proceeds to tell Simon, oh, I beat your girlfriend.
I love you.
What? And then what did you say?
I was like, congrats, I guess. I feel like
EA
you should be beating her
Sports.
by more than 6 seconds. I was like, go team, I guess. EA Sports, fire up Hugh.
Shout out to Hugh.
Gosh.
Shout out
And then
Clown.
what's the other guy? What code name are we going to use for him?
I know who you're talking about.
Oh,
How about
Just say my co-captain.
what about
Wilbur.
Jazz?
No.
Why not? Mike.
Yeah.
Mike. So, Mike
This guy's not a Mike.
He's not a
No,
Mike.
he's
He's not a Mike,
loves
but we're
to
gonna
pick
call him
on
Mike.
Hugh.
Wilbur.
And Hugh, one day at practice, got so mad because Hugh's brother is a certain person who's
Yes,
really
yes.
tall. And Mike made the argument that if he and Hugh's brother were going to be in a fighting match that Mike would win. And Hugh was so unbelievably pissed at the fact that Mike had the audacity to say that.
Audacity.
And they basically didn't speak to each other for like 2 days. And it was hilarious.
So petty.
And I know, I was like, okay.
Wait,
Hey, girls,
Mike
yeah.
Mike said that he would beat Hugh's brother in a fight?
Yeah.
Dude, that people said that in the playground all the time. The kid's like, my dad could kick your dad's ass. My dad knows more about tractors than your dad does.
The funny
Ooh,
thing was
that.
that it wasn't even about Hugh. It was about his brother that he probably hates. So it doesn't even make sense why Hugh would get upset about it. And we were all just like, okay, like, why are we still doing this? Cross country is a joy. If you ever want to join, I won't be here next year, but
I'll never see you. But
if you want a really
It
great
sounds like
coach
fun. Yeah.
and
Coach is
people that kind of say they care about running but actually kind of hate it, join cross country.
Linnea.
I know. It's a struggle. It's good though.
it's like,
Speaking of I have another Hugh story.
Yes.
I've just one more. It's a slim
I
little
love how
Hugh
we
story.
picked the worst name ever.
Okay, because it's fitting.
for the mic.
Hugh, if you know who you are, I love you. But
great. We love you.
you're sometimes a klutz. Well, one time the game plan was me and Hugh and a couple other fellas were gonna go play some tennis.
Oh, I love this story.
I know
Well,
this story.
you know, when one thinks tennis, and you think what sort of like
Attire.
footwear is appropriate for tennis, one would think, I don't know, maybe I should wear some tennis shoes, perhaps.
Yeah, it's
Like,
in the name.
just a
yeah.
thought. I don't know. Well, sure enough, Hughes shows up in a pair of Crocs, barefoot and just
man.
Crocs.
They're actually not that bad to play in, though. I've played in Crocs before.
Well, here's the
Adventure
thing.
strap or no? Because that
Adventure
is
strap.
I gotta have the adventure strap.
Yeah.
Sports mode.
Well, he shows up in Crocs, and initially we're like,
One video I sent
Dude,
you guys.
why are you showing up in Crocs? He's like, his excuse was what made it. Just icing on the cake. He goes, well, I was going to leave, but I was downstairs, and I didn't have a pair of socks, and the pair of socks was all the way upstairs. So I didn't want to go get it to put on tennis shoes.
He was
So I just
lazy.
put on Crocs.
To go play a sport, he's lazy.
And he was the first person at the tennis courts.
Oh my god.
He had more than enough time to go all the way up the single flight of stairs and grab socks. But no, he decided,
The
you
one
know
by
what?
my house?
I'm going
or
to show up
One by the high school.
high school.
He probably got there and was like, "Oh, son of a bitch! I could have grabbed socks."
Well, he probably thought that after we clowned on him.
That is true. I bet you did clown
Hugh
him.
and I
Oh, yeah.
have
You have a rivalry.
it's not
It's a rivalry.
That kid bugs me so much.
Watch
Yeah,
this.
Hugh brings up not great memories at
No.
inopportune times. Like, it's awful. Like, he never knows how to shut the fuck up. Gosh, I
So you had a story.
Yeah, because she was saying that Simon went to
Someone's being
her
a supportive
meet.
boyfriend.
So I was
No.
I've also tried to go to so I tried okay, so the other day I had to go to work at 4, right?
Oh.
And she says, Audrey says, you want to go to my tennis match? It's at 3:30, and I'm like, okay, well I have to work at 4, and then she's like, okay, we'll just go for the first.
I didn't
Half
say
an hour.
go. I said if you want.
Oh yeah. Well, she's
You-
oh sorry.
You have to get the correct phrasing, because
Yeah.
if you say,
Oh, sorry.
need
No,
to go.
no, sorry. I fucked it up. I fucked it up.
So okay.
She's
maybe
like,
I should
she's
tell
like,
us.
no, well, okay, well, it's
Pretty much over now.
not even.
eh,
So I get there at 3:30. I see her mom, and I'm like, okay. So I'm like, maybe I can sit by her mom and score some points here. Her mom brings like folding chair, like what are those
Lawn chairs.
lawn chairs? I'm like, well, shit. She brought like one, and then one for like her uncle, I think. So I'm like, well, that's out of the picture. But then so I went and
It was
sat.
for you actually.
Was it really? Well, then that uncle screwed me over, huh?
He brought his own chair.
Well, then where's the other chair? I didn't see any other chair.
I don't know.
Oh, well, then fuck.
sad. That's so
Damn it!
sad.
Now I look like more of an idiot! Because then I sit on the bleachers and I'm watching the game. They're warming up. Listen, well, I actually didn't watch the match because they warmed up for like 25 minutes. I'm like, what the hell? So I had to leave for work. I literally looked like I just went there to say that I went there, and then left. Her mom was like watching me leave, and I'm like,
She didn't even know that you were there.
oh, really?
No.
I could have sworn she looked at me. But I was like,
we're-
oh no! I was
And I
like,
knew you were there. I saw you on the sidelines, and I was like, oh, he's here. And then
I
I was
did-
like, oh, he's leaving.
I was so tempted to go up to your mom and be like, hey, by the way, I have to work. It's not that I don't want to be here. It's just that I have to work. Okay.
So it was okay.
I was
to
like,
tell you.
I was about to make sure that you told her that because I was like, oh, please, God.
Thinking of that match that he came to for the warm up, we played 2 sets, but we lost both of the sets in a tiebreaker. You guys doesn't mean anything to you,
No,
which sucked because I hate that team. They suck. They're awful. It was the same team that you ran against today. And
a bunch of biatches.
yeah, they're awful. They're so entitled.
I was sitting there for 25 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So I played them again yesterday, and we won, and that was so good because they hadn't lost any matches yet.
All of them drive fucking Lexuses and
Yeah,
whatnot.
they're
and I'm just
ridiculous.
like,
I hate them.
go.
God, I hate 'em.
You gotta
God, I
It's
hate that
di-
whole
it's different.
city.
What even
It's
is
different
this
with
for?
girls, okay?
like. It's so
Like
bad.
it's personal with girls. Guys are just like, oh yeah, I don't like that team.
You
Like,
think the shit ain't personal? Oh, talk about personal. It's South St. Paul, dude.
Dude.
Fucking hate South St. Paul.
Dude, it's not as bad as the Blackhawks, the fucking number 13 guy on the soccer team. When we were on the same soccer team, Simon, every year that motherfucker was there. And then I was just like, I complained about him on that episode with you.
Really?
Yeah, because that's the only time I've ever said the C word on the podcast. And then, of course, it's the episode that I'm there while my parents are listening to it. I'm like, no! I hope they didn't notice that. I forgot to cut it out.
Yeah, South St. Paul is just a bunch of douchebags. Like, certifiable just bitches.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The reason I didn't cut it out, by the way, is because if I said, that guy was a fucking beep, then it makes it sound like I'm saying something that I would have to bleep out. Like,
Yeah.
a worse word than that.
yeah,
And then people have said the C word on the podcast before, but
it's different.
you know what I mean. Anyways.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
What?
When I was tired.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
I took a nap
Okay.
on my bedroom floor today.
Floors are so
For an
comfortable.
hour and a half.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a flex.
I was so tired.
I love naps.
Have you ever taken a nap in like a pile of laundry?
Yes.
Oh, it's so nice.
It is nice. You put the laundry in your bed and then you just like
If my mother saw that my laundry was on my bed for more than 2 hours, she might have a heart attack. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Dude, meanwhile, my laundry's folded on the foot of my bed for like 2 weeks.
Exactly. That's what I do too. I bring it back to my room.
No,
and
I
it
like
just
when
sits
my
in the
room is
basket.
tidy, but like at the same time, I'm like, you know what? It's
Still
I'm
binders
just
tossed
gonna
everywhere.
I just cleaned my room, actually.
I did
don't.
It's not a death.
I need to reorganize though, because there's like paper everywhere.
I'm getting my sister's futon.
Oh, wow.
Futons are so comfortable.
They are.
Anyways,
Me and
Simon.
Hanson have something to say. We have something to say.
Something
We have.
to take.
Shush.
Oh, wow. And as soon as I heard him fucking up, I'm like, uh-oh. I see it, Linnea. Urban's like, her eyes are like, I can make fun of Simon.
That's exactly.
Anyways, what?
Time?
That's a fact.
Because I name dropped about 40 times.
Yeah, it was only what 89.
5, 6,
Was it-
7 times.
And there's one on the
Yeah.
back. Isn't there?
No, one of them was me.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so me and Hanson have we have connected childhood. I'd like to think.
Yeah.
There's one video game.
I
that
wouldn't say it's
connects
me
to
and
us.
you. It's pretty
Oh
much
my God.
everybody
It's
in
every
America.
It's every
Except for
yeah,
Linnea.
Yeah.
Didn't play Lego Star Wars. What the fuck?
Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga on Wii.
Dude, I'm at her house, right? We're playing Lego
It was
Star Wars: The
like
Complete
our
Saga.
First date after we had started dating.
It was like the day. It was like before we started dating. It was
Yeah.
like the night of.
Yeah.
And her mom comes downstairs, and I'm doing the pod race level flawlessly. She's like, "How are you doing that? You're not even moving your hand." I was literally just sitting there with the joystick like this, and I'm like, "Oh, well, I don't need to. I just said I need to move left and right to just avoid stuff." And then she's like, "Oh, I remember when you were a kid, we did that level forever." And I'm like, "Well, I'm just built differently, I guess."
Different breed.
Oh man! But
Yeah,
basically,
I left and my
Sorry,
mom
my
was like,
childhood
"He's
is-
really cool."
Huh? Your mom said that? Yes.
No!
you're
Wait,
in.
you said that or I said that? Or
Nope,
she said
said
that?
it.
Oh.
Oh,
One of you.
He got so excited.
I know.
Aw.
That's a killer. Yeah.
It's
Well,
okay.
basically,
Well, he's cool, so.
what they're coming out with now is a new game. Basically, they're gonna update the old one and add in the 3 new episodes.
They're not even updating the old one. They're just completely changing it.
Oh, sick! Oh, even cooler.
So it's like new levels for each one. Though
That's
they're
so
also
cool.
said they're gonna do levels that they couldn't do
Such a
because it was too hard to do on like the Wii. So like for example, they might have a level where you're driving the bongo underwater in the boot
Ooh,
and shit like that.
cool.
Yeah,
They don't have any underwater levels.
that would be so awesome.
original.
Like if they do that, that would
Yeah.
be so elite.
Right.
I guess I'll
if-
just have to come over and figure
Yeah.
out
I'm getting
how to play it.
the game,
Okay.
and I have the Wii.
play
I
the
might
original
I
in
might
my
take
house.
off of work like 2 weeks after it comes out,
Suck.
so I can just sit there and
Video
complete
games.
it by
It's
myself.
just not my strong suit.
But yeah, so we're really excited for that, and the reason we're annoyed is because they moved back the release date.
Yeah.
They completely clowned us.
Yeah,
Told
that-
us it was going to come out like December of this year, and all of a sudden it's the good old fashioned spring 2022,
2021.
2021. Fuck. It's like,
Well,
you're
first
just gonna
of-
lead us on like this.
Well, first of all, they announced it June 2019. We don't get a trailer with anything in it until August 2020. And then it's like, okay, well, finally got the trailer. Oh, releasing spring 2021. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
if it
I
ends
can
up
do
getting
it.
pushed back,
Traveler's Tales is trolling us, Simon.
that's a fact.
That's such a good game.
I'm so excited.
You could play the original at my house.
I'm sorry, I'm so
Yeah, so
You could play the original. Have you seen the movies?
no.
Oh my god!
What the
Linnea.
fuck, Linnea?
You don't understand. It was you can either go outside or go outside.
I always would use the excuse, like, because I hated when they'd be like, go outside when there's, like, no one there. It's like, what am I going to do?
Go
Flip-
What are
outside.
you
play
gonna
with
do?
Go
Chloe?
outside or watch
Throw a
one
stick?
episode of Wildcrats.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Grew up on
Wildcrats.
Wildcrats. Me and a friend are very tight with Wildcrats. We just, yeah, yeah. She's the.
I don't know why I did this. Like,
Who is it? First name?
Brooke, but
Oh,
the
E.
other one.
The other one.
Not Jackson.
No shit, not Jackson. Why would I think that you're talking about Jackson? I'm not gonna bleep out that word 3 times.
Oh fuck.
Well, no. Well,
No,
I'm fine.
you're
Fine. If she listens to this 1 hour 16 minutes in, if she knows that this still is going on, I will do a fucking backflip, bro. There's no way she's still keeping
Yeah,
up.
Wildcrats. That's the stuff right there.
Yep.
I never watched it, but I live vicariously through your experiences. So.
My sister watched
What a
it.
great
I
word.
watched Zaboomafoo.
Vicariously. I never watched Zaboomafoo.
That was the
either.
OG though, and then they did Wildcrats.
Did you guys ever watch Peep in the Big Wide World?
Yes.
I was always an
What?
electric
You watched
company
that?
guy.
It was on like PBS.
Peep in the Big Wide World.
So good.
I don't know
My
that.
mom said she loved watching it with us. Like she'd actually look forward to watching it
It's
because it
Peep
was
in
so
the Big
good.
Wide World.
Never heard
I'll
of
show
it.
you later.
Have you heard? I've heard of a Big World.
No.
I always watched the Electric Company.
Oh, yeah?
Saturday mornings on TPT.
Morning.
Squad.
Arthur is the Odd Squad.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
That's like a Zoomer show. That's like a
Come on.
it's like a Zoomer
I'm just
show,
giving you
bro.
examples. What else
That's my
was there?
private
came out when
story.
we were-
Arthur,
and,
Clifford, Curious George, Dinosaur Chain.
Arthur was
Dinosaur
nuts.
I thought you were
Oh,
talking
great.
about my private story.
No.
That's pretty
like,
funny.
wait, what?
Not the AUD Squad, the ODD Squad.
Okay.
That's such a Zoomer show that
No.
came out like when Henry
Okay.
was born.
We were like 10.
Yeah.
No, look that up. Look that. Just look it up
Yeah.
on
What
IMDb.
was that? I mean, I am a child, so it's fine. But like, yeah.
Dinosaur Train.
Dinosaur Train,
Dinosaur Train was
really
so
good.
good.
I know the theme song. I will not share it.
People can look it up on the.
Cyber Chase.
Did not watch that.
That's,
Nope.
that's a little bit too smart for kids, in my opinion.
2014.
Oh, so when we were,
We were 10 or 11.
no,
10 or 11.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah, but we're-
6-7 years ago.
Okay, we did not get
11.
Disney Plus until this year. Like,
Well, Disney
like
Plus came out
2 months
this year.
ago. Like, not even. Maybe a month ago. Like,
Almost 12 when
We
that came
had we had no streaming channels up until a month
you didn't
ago.
have Netflix.
We have all
We
of
don't
them.
have Netflix.
Nothing pissed me off more than when Disney Plus decided to clown us by releasing The Mandalorian and then waiting a fucking year for season 2.
Well, that's every TV show that's ever happened, Simon.
Well, I
can't
know.
wait for Outer Banks.
I'm still pissed.
Oh,
haven't-
I thought you fucked it up, Linnea. I'm like, you just deleted an hour 19 recording.
We're still good. No, I can't wait for Outer Banks.
I
So
haven't
excited.
seen it yet.
You're missing out. Okay, you gotta power
So
through the
who's
first
your
like 4
favorite
epists
Yeah,
because the
who's
first 4
your
episodes are like
favorite
just
boy?
setting up the plot line
Who's
and
your
boring
favorite
shit.
boy?
Who's your favorite boy?
John B
Answer
or
the
JJ?
question.
John
There-
B.
There is a right answer, in my
I
opinion.
love
There's
John
one. I
B.
haven't
Will I
even
get
watched
clowned
it.
on if it's the wrong
yes,
answer?
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking
I mean,
about.
fuck, I'm not gonna pick a side then.
Pick one.
I'm
Do
not
it.
picking a
Pick
side.
one.
I'm picking a side.
Pick
I'll
one.
pick John B because of John Braun.
That's wrong.
False! It's JJ!
JJ,
I
he's
was
so
picking.
pretty.
I was picking John B.
I don't know.
You like it because of the hair.
Yeah, it's
I like John B because of his
Elite
name. I
hair.
literally don't even.
JJ!
I don't even know what show you're talking about.
Outer Banks.
Well, I know. I don't know.
Okay,
What her name is.
I watched it when I was house sitting.
Oh,
and
right.
because I don't have Netflix. Cause
Oh my
okay,
God.
we were trying, and then my parents were like, "No," and I was like, "Okay." Anyway, but my mother did not know that I was watching Outer Banks, and then we were taking senior pictures, and the photographer was like, "Hey, I liked Outer Banks," and I was like, "That's so good," and she was like, "You watched that?" And I was like, I did. She was like, "I don't care," and I was like, "Oh,
Really?
okay." Yeah,
Alrighty, Jerbs is moving up to speed.
finally. Gosh, she's getting there.
Okay. Anyways.
So Lego Star Wars.
No, I don't care. It's just
Oh, we're not.
an hour 20 minutes. I don't know.
Yep,
We good?
I think we're good.
I think we're getting there.
I don't know what to call the episode though.
Tough.
The double date. You said
Oh.
it yourself.
Oh yeah.
Fact.
Or I could, the other thing was like Linnea complains about stuff for 80 minutes straight.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Well, I
Kinda
mean,
was.
Maybe.
kind of.
Okay, but
You were talking for the
Linnea
whole
name
80
drops
minutes.
20 times.
Yeah.
no.
No, she's not nearly as bad as Jack
that's
Dunn.
Yeah, she's not even close to Jack Dunn level.
Jack Dunn is literally, he's
so
been
bad.
on 10 times and he maybe bleeped 30 times last time he was on.
Okay, okay, look at mine. That's not even that bad.
That's what I'm saying.
It's all you though. It's not us. Actually,
one
it's
was
him.
One, I had one, I had
Yeah.
one, I had
Yeah.
one.
Sorry.
Oh,
Jeez.
you go.
All right, anyways.
I can't be good at everything.
She's like, I'm already good at pretty much everything, except for being on the podcast.
That wasn't supposed to sound.
Wow, you did sound
You are.
very
It's true.
braggy on
Okay.
it.
I need more water.
Okay,
Yep.
good episode, Simon.
Hanson, good episode.
Gonna add this to the Simon episodes playlist.
Ooh, what a fantastic
How many
playlist
have
that
you
is.
been on?
5?
5. This is
That's
6.
This is
lot.
6, yeah. Well, okay, one of them I was only on for 30 minutes, then I dipped because I had to go kick at a football game.
The other one was a season finale, which was like everybody was on that
Yeah,
episode.
okay, yeah.
Speaking of the
Oh, I
season
watched
finale,
that episode.
season finale is next week. What am I gonna do?
Ooh, shit.
This is the penultimate
Religion?
episode. The religion episode. No, I got an idea.
Someone will get suspicious if I have to come here and do 2 weeks in a row and
Yeah.
not tell them what's going on.
Exactly.
Facts.
Oops.
Well, stay hydrated, I guess.
All right, stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Viva la barstool.
Viva la stool, ladies and gentlemen.
I fucked it up again. Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh no, I can't think of anything to say to end the episode.
Well, I'm no help, so.
Someone. This is what Simon just pointed at.
Sure. Go for it.
I'm not gonna say it. That's cringe.
I'm not going to say it. That's also
I'm
cringe.
not gonna
Well,
say
I'm
it.
not going to say it.
Well, shit.
How we all say it.
No, no. It sounds like we're gonna say like the N word or something like that. It's like
No.
Oh, that's
It's
not
hard.
That's
well.
bad.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Well.
I don't want to say it. It's like okay, well.
Fuck. Yeah.
Hey, that was a perfect segue into your thing that you do at the end of the
Bitch.
episodes.
What do I do at the end of the episodes?
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Yeah.
What?
Fuck.
He's a little dense.
Yeah.
I am.
You know what I'm
Shut up, Linnea Urban. Don't even get me started, girl.
Clown. You're getting called on.
Okay.
You can find an ending somewhere in there.